Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Golda Show. Like you know, or in case you're just joining us for the first time, this show is all about entertainment and lifestyle. Now, I have a special guest again today in the house, and he is an instrumentalist, a bad one for that matter. But before I go into, introducing him to us, first of all, I am your host, Golda Njuribako, and I'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back, guys. Like I told you earlier, I have a special guest who is an instrumentalist and a vocalist, and he goes by the name Omuchekwa Uchechi Paul, also known as Kentucky Babs. Ken, you're welcome to the Golda Show.
Thank you very much, and God bless.
Yes. So I said earlier that you are an instrumentalist. I can see your bass guitar by your side.
Yes.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Now, before we go into talking about you and what you do, I would like for us to discuss on a topic. Now, this topic has to do with the rift between the current rift between instrumentalists and vocalists. You know, the last time I had a vocalist here in this program, and we discussed about it, and today I'm having an instrumentalist, and now I want you to tell me, how do you feel about this rift? What is your stake on it?
Okay. What I have to say is, instrumentalist is just like when you have a car, it can't move without the engine.
Okay.
So instrumentalists are just same thing with engine.
Okay.
So I would say that vocalist should value his instrumentalist, because when you value them and treat them very well, they will deposit.
Okay.
But when you treat them bad, they will not deposit.
Okay.
And they will not give you good melody that you need.
Okay.
You can't avoid them. So what I have to say about the issue is this: it is not that instrumentalists and vocalists will get the same amount of money, but if you are eating, also carry them along. Don't see them as your laborer or something. See them as just see it as if this is family.
Okay. Okay.
So I advise that vocalists should treat their instrumentalists very well.
Okay, but what if in a situation, because I think this is a music business, right?
Yes.
And every vocalist, some vocalists have their band, so to speak, or their session men. Now, don't you think that when this session man or the vocalist approaches you, for instance, and I say, Kentucky, okay, I need you in this my show, how much am I going to pay you? And you tell me. Now, if you tell me and I accept and I pay you that amount, am I not being fair?
Yes.
Okay, now, what about the situation whereby they said, okay, what of the stage money and all? Who takes it? Is it, for instance, if I've paid you, do I still have to give you money from my stage?
Okay.
Yes.
Everything is all about you talk with him. Like if someone calls me on phone,
yes,
I will talk.
Okay.
So if I bargain with you, even if you get 10 million, it's none of my business. The main point there is, did you keep to your promise based on our agreement?
Okay.
But let's remove greediness in this.
Okay.
Because when you are showing your instrumentalist that you need the money, you need it, you are the only person that needs the money, they don't need the money. Meaning that you will not have something like teamwork.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay, okay. So there has to be team work.
Yes.
So
Working
invariably,
in hand in glove.
okay, invariably the vocalist is supposed to carry his instrumentalist or the
Yes.
session men along,
And,
and all right. So guys, you've heard him, and now I want to get to know. Can you tell me about yourself, how you started your musical journey, and let's get to know who Ken Talkie Bass is.
Okay. Okay, by God's grace, I want to thank God for His infinite mercy.
Okay.
And when you talk about Kentucky, we start talking about my father, Eda Opio Onchapa.
Okay.
I must recognize him because he gave me the platform. So I just started with Presbyterian Church,
Okay.
my church.
Okay.
So if someone can tell me that it will take me to this far, I will never believe. If you read Psalm 100 verse 4, because of time, you can read it at home.
Okay.
That was where I got the inspiration.
Okay.
Where you see that it is not only your voice that you can use to praise God. You can use your musical instruments.
Okay.
That was how I was it's just something like God has been disturbing me. My son, do this. It's a kind of promoting Jesus with your musical instrument.
Okay.
So I'm now using bass guitar to promote Jesus.
Okay.
And the title of my first album is Higher Impact, is bass ministration.
Okay.
So Higher Impact Bass Ministration.
Oh.
And the first track there is It Is Well.
Okay.
It is well with your soul. It is well with Nigeria. Because when you see someone that is hot, and you tell that person that it is well with your soul, you are giving him hope.
Okay. Yeah.
That tomorrow will be better. So that was how to run around, go to studio, and make out something meaningful.
Okay, so recently you launched your album. Now, can you tell me about it? Unfortunately, I couldn't come that day.
Yeah.
So tell me about it.
Okay, I want to thank God that day. I was just sleeping. I wake up early morning. I entered online. I was watching Victor Wooten.
Okay.
He plays bass. That's one of the best guitarists in the world.
Okay.
He will be playing and you will see 5,000 people watching him. And I say that you can start something. Actually, I'm a gospel artist. And I say, I can start praising God or singing or playing with it. And I started rehearsing. And I captured my first album, It Is Well.
Okay.
So that was how the inspiration now have to enter.
Okay, so the recently launched album, the title is It Is Well.
Yes.
Okay, so how many
No, the title is Higher Impact Praise.
Okay, Higher Impact
Yes.
Praise.
But the first track is It Is Well. The
Okay.
hit track.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, okay, that's the hit track.
Yes.
Now, can you tell me a bit about this particular hit track? What makes it so special? Why do you consider it your hit track?
When you see things around happening,
Okay.
you know, when you tell somebody it is well with your soul, you are giving that person hope that tomorrow it will be better. So that is why I have to use that one as my first track.
Okay.
It is well. Meaning that it is well with your soul, it is well with Nigeria, it is well with everybody.
Okay, it is well with you too.
Amen.
Alright, people, we'll be taking a short break for the video of the day and we'll be right back after that. Don't go nowhere.
the Golda die. Shallow wale, all the Golda die. And I wash here, all the Golda die. Our boys here, all the Golda die. Come on, cast here, all the Golda die. Easy, all the Golda die. DJ any money, all the Golda die. Alaga Ibil, all the Golda die. Tiwa Savage, all the Golda die. Mr. Sazomba, all the Golda die. Dojo Zondi, all the Golda die. I be the Dende, all the Golda die. She no bella, all the Golda die.
I wanna be on the coding diet. All my secular so not keep quiet. So ba support ya joy is not yet. Patrick Bowman ni mo fẹ́ ya yet. Wọ́n ló ṣẹ́pẹ̀tẹ́rì, wọ́n ló ṣẹ́pẹ̀tẹ́ pọ̀. Lábúlé mi ọmọ gẹ̀lẹ́dẹ́ pọ̀. Kúrò lọ́nà alága fẹ́wé bò. Scalimenta ní sẹ́, ó tẹ́tẹ́ bò. Ó yá coding diet, 4G internet. Fún wọn level, they never tire yet. Ó yá sún bébè, fúrọ̀ yẹn dà. Sẹ́sẹ́ mi gànjà, ó kúrọ̀ yẹn dà.
Easy, all the Golda diet. Slow down, all the Golda diet. Tache, all the Golda diet. Tell God, all the Golda diet. Shallow wale, all the Golda diet. And I wash here, all the Golda diet. Our boys here, all the Golda diet. Come on, cast here, all the Golda diet. All the Golda diet. DJ any money, all the Golda diet. Alaga Ibil, all the Golda diet. Tiwa Savage, all the Golda diet. Mr. Sazomba, all the Golda diet. Dojo Zondi, all the Golda diet. I be the Dende, all the Golda diet. She no bella, all the Golda diet.
I'm on a protein diet. Slay mama, keep quiet. Mama J never diet.
Sesame Posh.
Sesame ganja. Let go value repeat. Any money, just put it on repeat. It just shaku shaku. Ni VIP, mashi jaku jaku. La tu komio. Titi yo. La tu komio. Titi yo.
Easy, all the Golda diet. Slow down, all the Golda diet. Tache, all the Golda diet. Tell God, all the Golda diet. Shallow wale, all the Golda diet. And I wash here, all the Golda diet. Our boys here, all the Golda diet. Come on, cast here, all the Golda diet. All the Golda diet. DJ any money, all the Golda diet. Alaga Ibil, all the Golda diet. Tiwa Savage, all the Golda diet. Mr. Sazomba, all the Golda diet. Dojo Zondi, all the Golda diet. I be the Dende, all the Golda diet. She no bella, all the Golda diet. Saz, only you got it. All the Golda diet. On the reason faculty, on the 40 wireless, DJ any money, shadows loud, you mumbo. No, pano, Tiwa Savage, you are online, I'm out doing.
So Ken, do you play any covers?
Okay. Actually, my album,
Okay.
you have to start with known. A song that is popular
Okay.
to tell people what you are up to.
Okay.
There are some songs that I added in my album so that people will know where you are going to.
Okay.
So I play cover.
Okay, you play covers
Yes,
too. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So you write your own songs yourself?
Yes. Presently now, I'm working on the second album.
Okay, you're working on your second album, and most of the songs you write them yourself.
Yes.
Now, what's the theme of your songs? What does your song talk about? The songs you write?
Okay. It's all about giving you hope.
Okay, hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Letting you to know that, telling you that you should have patience.
Okay.
That's what my album talk about.
Okay.
Don't give up.
Okay. So earlier you mentioned rehearsals.
Yeah.
So how do you do your rehearsals? Do you have a set time for rehearsals, or they are just spontaneous?
Okay. Actually, I have a team, Kentucky's classic music.
Okay.
Even if we rehearse once in a while,
Okay, once in a while.
because of most of them they work.
Okay.
So, but me, one thing with music, if you leave it, it will affect you. It won't flow well.
Okay.
I rehearse every night
Okay.
on my own.
Okay. Okay, every night you rehearse, but as a group you
Rehearse.
Maybe
once in 2 weeks.
Okay, once in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. So can you like give us an idea of procedure that you take during your rehearsals? Like how many hours does it take you to rehearse?
Okay, 4 hours.
Okay. 4 hours max or minimum?
Okay, just minimum.
Okay, 4 hours.
4 hours. But as the spirit leads.
Okay,
Something might come up.
Okay.
And someone might get a song.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Okay, people, we'll be taking a short break for the 5 pillars. So we'll be right back after this short break. In our 5 pillars, we'll be looking at the top 5 influential African women. On number 5, we have Han Omar. She is a Somalian who lived at a refugee camp in Kenya for 4 years. She is the first naturalized African and Somalian American elected into the United States Congress. Before her political position, she has been a fierce campaigner for affordable housing, healthcare, and a living wage. In 2017, she was one of the 46 women who featured in Times Magazine's report, First, Women Who Are Changing the World. On number 4, we have Wanjira Maathai. She is the daughter of late Wangari Maathai, the famous Nobel Prize winner and environmentalist who spent her life campaigning for sustainable development, democracy, and peace. In the same vein, her daughter is well known for continuing her mother's legacy, and thus, as a board member of the Green Belt movement, she recently campaigned to plant over 30 million trees. She is also a senior advisor at the World Resources Institute and for the Partnership for Women's Entrepreneurs in Renewables, that is W Power. On number 3, we have Bethlehem Alemu. She is a fierce entrepreneur from Ethiopia who started her footwear company, Soul Rebels, in 2005 to provide eco-friendly, fair trade jobs to her community. Her firm converts tires into smart shoes. Soul Rebels has been expanding rapidly since its founding, and currently it has 18 stores around the world, including USA, Japan, Austria, Spain, and Switzerland, among others. Bethlehem was the first female African entrepreneur to address the Clinton Global Initiative, and she was also named as one of the top 12 women entrepreneurs in the last century by CNN. On number 2, we have Bogolo Joy Kewenedo. She is currently the Minister of Investment, Trade and Industry for Botswana. Her zest in translating policy into action and goal of improving the living conditions of her people made the new president of Botswana, Mokgweetsi Masisi, to appoint her to his cabinet. At the age of 31, she is celebrated as Africa's youngest minister. Last year, she was appointed by the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres to serve as a member of the UN High-Level Panel on Digital Cooperation. Number 1 on our list is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She is a Nigerian feminist, novelist, and author who is known as a fierce campaigner for equal gender rights and women empowerment. Adichie has been involved in several political movements and campaigns against sexual violence, including the Me Too movement. In 2012, Adichie gave a powerful talk at Det Houston in London titled "We Should All Be Feminists," which had over 5 million views. In the video, she shared her experience on being an African feminist and her views on sexuality and gender construction. All right, people, welcome back from the five pillars. Now we still have Ken Turkey in the house. Now, Ken, now I know that it's quite challenging. I know you must have gone through some challenges, with this. So now, what are those challenges that you've had to, conquer, deal with, and conquer?
Okay. One is money.
Okay.
You need money. And another thing is, sometimes you'll be seeing it as if you are not moving. And hard work. Don't give up. You might go for a ministration and the pastor will tell you, brother, there is no money for now. Don't argue with him. I know that we need the money, but don't use money to scare your fans or to scare people away.
Okay.
And you'll be seeing a lot of temptation coming around. The only thing I have to say, you have to back your music career with prayers and have a covenant with God.
Okay.
Having a covenant with God will take you far.
Okay.
And having your secret.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay, having your secret. What do you mean by having your secret?
Okay, you must not open your mouth
Okay.
and talk everything.
Alright.
Action speaks louder than
And
words.
words. Okay. You've heard him. All right. So, have you been able to overcome these challenges? All these things you just mentioned now. Have you been able to overcome them?
By God's grace,
You've
I'm
been
trying.
able.
Yes.
You're trying. All right, people. He said he's trying. And now I would want us to take a short break. We'll be right back after the tips for the day segment. On today's tips for the day, we'll be telling you how to make a natural fairness cream. This beauty remedy will make your skin fairer in the safest way. It will remove or fade dark spots and pigmentation from your skin. As we all know, rice is rich in vitamin B and very effective to boost collagen production. It stimulates blood flow and helps keep your skin smooth, and it also reduces aging. To prepare this cream, you would first of all have rice. You can use the white rice. You also need lemon and you need corn flour. Now, this is how you do it. First, you take 2 tablespoons of rice, wash it very well. In a pan, take 2 cups of water, add the washed rice, then cook until it becomes mushy. Now, strain this mushy pulp and get the rice water. After this, you will get a creamy texture. In this creamy mixture, add the juice of half a lemon and half spoon of corn flour. Mix it very well. At last, add oil of 2 vitamin E capsules in it and mix it again. Your skin whitening cream is ready. Store this in a small container. You can store this in a refrigerator up to 7 days. Alright, welcome back from the tips for the day, and I hope you picked 1 or 2 things from there. Now, Kentucky, I would want you to, play something for me. I've been looking at this beautiful guitar, and I really want to hear you play. Could you play something from your album for me?
Okay.
So that our viewers at home can enjoy
Okay.
and see what you can do with this beautiful guitar.
I prophesy to you that it is well with your soul.
Amen.
It is well with your soul.
well with your soul.
Amen.
Okay, all right. So, can you tell us how your fans can access you? People who are loving you, how can they access you? You're on social media, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you like share some of the handles? Your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Okay. My Facebook just like Onwuchukwu 284 or Kentucky Base.
Okay.
YouTube Kentucky Base.
Okay.
And then Instagram
Okay.
Kentucky Base.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. So, what last words do you have for upcoming instrumentalists? Maybe someone say, "Wow, I love this guy. The way he was handling this thing, I want to be like him." What's the encouragement do you have for them or
Okay.
advice?
Okay. Number one, God fearing,
Okay.
pray, don't lose hope, keep on working hard, and you have it in mind that you expect storm on your way, but God, don't give up. Keep on working hard, even if you are seeing yourself you are not making any move or any money at that moment. Keep working hard. One day God will remember you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you heard him. One day God will remember you. Now we've come to the end of this episode of the Golda C Show. I sure hope you had fun and you got entertained by our instrumentalist in the house, Kentucky Bass. Now, if you did enjoy this episode, why don't you click on the like button and also subscribe to our social media handle and keep a date with us same time next week. I am your host, Golda C. Njiribako, and I'll see you. Bye.